Welcome back to the Mythic Journey series, Tactician. Today I am finally presenting a practical again, as during his second release event I managed to reach the 18,250 points needed for a free-to-play player to bring Trajann to the legendary star and unlock his mission chain. So, whether you're here because you unlocked your Trajann's journey too, or just to watch me break the game again, bring a snack and a drink, and let's have us some jolly old good time! Mission 1. Score 10 hits with Trajann in one turn. With Trajann having only a 3 hits attack, we're probably going to have to focus on his active ability, giving him an Engrex-like punishing attack to make this work. This is probably the easiest to do in one of the wave modes, where you can sit Trajann next to a spawn point, pop his active when the next wave is supposed to arrive, and have him shoot everyone that comes out of the door. And if that was at least 5 units, or maybe 4 with Thoriat buffing him, you're done! The problem with that is that most of the maps have at least 2 somewhat distant spawn points, but sometimes you can block one completely off, forcing all but one enemy, except when flying or deep strike are involved, to come out of the other one. I have the Alpha 7 stage of Trajann's event unfinished. I still need to be the all-infiltrate condition there, and as I was looking at the layout and the enemy waves listings, I noticed a possible cheese. Okay, so this is the Alpha 7 stage of Trajann Valoris' LRE, and I'm about to try a cheesy way to do his first Mythic Journey mission, which is to score 10 hits in one turn with him. And I'm not sure whether this works or not, so bear with me. So first I'm just gonna play normally. I brought some units that should have no problems killing whatever is sent at us here, and Isabella to keep my Silver Trajann alive. Now, next I'm gonna move Trajann to this hex specifically. Easy to support him, and Thoriat to support him as well. And the other units are just gonna clear the incoming trash for one more turn. Okay, good. Now the most important part now is going to be keeping this hex free of enemies, because the next wave has 6 screamers, which are predictable. They will enter the stage, they have 4 movement, and they will try to hit as many units as they can with their whoosh. So if I can present them with a conga line of 3 units next to a hex in their movement range of 4, this one, they should move adjacent to Trajann and try to use their active on him, which technically moves them out of melee with Trajann, and as such he should counter-attack them. So that is mostly set up now. So time to use Trajann's active, kill some crap. Now I need to make sure this hex isn't occupied. So ideally I want to kill this one and this one, I think. With that, the Terminators can stay on high ground to attack Trajann and Roswitha, I think. Except this Pinky, who may block off this hex, and then the Terminator may want to attack Trajann. We shall see. Anyway. Yeah, good. It works!
So that was 6 screamers, each hit 2 or 3 times, depending on whether Thoriad's passive effect works on that, and it should, because it was basically in melee. And with that, the mission should be done. Now I just need to clear the stage. Leave no man behind, and finish the stage. And that indeed is Trajann's first Mythic Journey mission done. Lovely.
Of course, not every LRE has a Thousand Suns track, so let's have a look at the more conventional way of clearing this mission in a wave mode.
Okay, so that was the cheesy Thousand Suns approach to Trajann's first Mythic Journey mission. Now let's see about doing it more conventionally when there are no screamers. There are going to be screamers here, but I will not use that strat to deal with them. So for this one, this map is very good for it, because you can block off one of the deploy points with just 2 heroes, and that's precisely what I'm gonna do. So I just need to make way for Trajann to get upstairs, while keeping him and, just in case, Thoriad safe and sound. And I, in this specific fight, need to do that before the wave 4 arrives, which is 6 melee units. So that can prove to be a bit of a problem. Boom. There, good. Now I need to get... Oh, that's accessible. Okay, so Trajann is now in position. That's great. Lovely. I wanted to get Isabella on this hex, but that may be a problem with all the fires going on. Nevertheless... the pinkies are arriving now. So I need for them to have a way to get out of there. And I feel like this is screwed up already, depending on where they spawn. So let me think. Right, Isabella can't move, so I gotta block that path with somebody else. I was too slow. That's not great. That's really not good, because my Thoriad is squishy and not entirely likely to survive there, but I have to try. So that's this path blocked, and Thoriad will have to survive on his active. Okay, that could work. You die. And I screwed up because I didn't use Trajann's active and attacked with him instead. That's not great, but the 5th wave also has 6 enemies, but a bunch of them are screamers who can come out of the wrong side. Okay. Interface, please. But the wave 6 is also problematic. Okay, I will set up for wave 6. And hopefully this is gonna still work. Alright, so get easy in there. This pinky is in the right place now, so this is fine. And I need to make as much room as possible on the right side. We might as well use Thaddeus's active and kill this pinky, sure, why not? Now everybody is immune to damage except Isabella, which is great. And that Terminator is gonna be a problem, isn't he? How many Terminators are in that wave? Oh, the game will not tell me anymore. Great. Okay, so this ranged attack will have freed up a few hexes. This should have worked too. Use Trajann's active, set the game speed to normal so that I can count. Might as well kill this one. And this one too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's enough even without Thoriad's buff. Okay, that's another way to get Trajann's Mythic Journey Mission 1 done. Lovely. Not perfectly carried out, but done. Gonna skip the end and move on.
And because LREs or onslaughts are not always available or convenient, let's have a look at the way everyone should be able to do this mission, provided you have Thoriad and maybe an Imperial hero squishier than Trajann.
Outside of wave modes where you can exploit the deployment points of the enemies to trigger Trajann's active, you're going to have to surround him with 5 enemies, or 4 with Thoriad present, and then give them a better enemy to attack or a better hex to attack from. And I think this can be done against these bloodletters in Mirror Cadia stage number 1. So let's see if this is gonna work. So can we get Trajann to be surrounded by 4 enemies? I think so. Yep. So now it's time to use Trajann's active. And I believe that since my Thoriad is pretty small, and now he is also on hex that can be attacked from tall grass or from high ground, that most of the bloodletters will just go for him. 2, 3, 4, done. Yeah, and that's how you can do this mission. Having any squishy should work, and having a Thoriad should work really great because, well, he buffs Trajann and gives him an extra hit on his counters so that you only need 4 enemies to be adjacent to Trajann. Anyway, that's the theoretical-ish practical done, and I can move on to mission 2.
Mission 2. Deal 12,000 damage with Trajann in one turn. This is definitely a guild raid mission, whether you do it as intended by punching the boss or by exploiting Thaumaches. So of course I did it in the arena.
So for the second Trajann's Mythic Journey mission, you need him to deal 12,000 damage. And that's obviously pretty easy to do in raids, but I don't want to burn a raid ticket on that. So I'm gonna try in the arena. And finding a big enough Snotfloga seems to be the good start. And alternatively, here I have another target in the form of a Ragnar. And I'm about to go about this using the fun and balanced double howl with Calgar and Eldrion further buffing Trajann. And hopefully this time nothing will ruin my day like in the first try where Thaddeus airstruck me to fucking hell. Okay, so I want to bait out Snotfloga, ideally here to the low ground, but I don't think that's gonna happen because he definitely has the cyborg body and I don't want Actus to make him act again. And he would probably just destroy or have my Calgar taunted, so that's a no-go. So I'm just gonna do this. There. And something's gonna happen. Wish me luck. There. Okay, cool. Karn took the virus hex, which I was hoping to take myself, but that may be workable if I destroy Karn with Ragnar. Then I will not be able to... No, actually I will, because... Okay, I think I see it. So, one Yave, two Yave, Karn goes, Trajann in position, and he already seems like he's doing a boatload of damage. Cool, even without all the buffs. There, now with Eldrion's buff, that should be fatal. And with Calgar's, that will be fatal. Faithful? Fatal! Rip in pepperoni! Now get rid of Actus. And now, hopefully, finish the match. Good, that was a completely wasted turn. Right, the wires are in the way, are they not? Okay, what to do about this now? This looks like a good start. I love the spore launcher. So abusable. Ooh, that looks like a big hit. Okay, didn't finish this turn, so I will get one more guardsman, but that's fine. At this point, that's fine. Die. And that's the mission done, I believe. Oh yes, and it is. Cool.
And when I was choosing the 5th mission in the LRE, I found that the second wave of Alpha 12 has 10 Screamers with 1700 HP each, and pretty much guarantees completing this mission without any issues. Let me show you. Okay, this is the second wave of the 12th stage of the alpha track, and there are supposed to be 10 screamers baitable onto Trajann, so this should be really fun. Okay, how much HP do they have? 1700 each, so that was 10 times roughly 1500. Oh, 1700 minus a few, so that's, I'm gonna call it 15,000 damage, and probably enough to have done Trajann's second mission. Lovely. Mission 3. Defeat 100 enemies with Trajann. Sure, you can do this over time using Trajann everywhere and blowing up everything, or you can get this over with for only 6 energy by smashing grots.
The third Trajann's Mythic Journey mission needs him to kill 100 enemies. So that's obviously a groticide. So Mirror Octarius 44 it is. Sadly, this one is very much not automatable, but that's life. I'm gonna use the Deep Strikers to deploy in the right places right away. And now I just need to manually kill 100 grots with Trajann. This is gonna take a while, but luckily Izzy is going to be here and count the kills for me. Now, for the lul's sake, I'm gonna try and play as fast as possible, then put a timer on this, running 1, and fast forward after this point to see how long it actually took, so bear with me. Okay, and that's 100 confirmed grot kills. It's technically probably more because the battle fatigues should count, but I didn't wanna risk it. So, time to clear the stage and be done with this. And that indeed is the mission done. Lovely. Moving on.
Mission 4. Defeat 10 enemies under the effect of Legendary Commander with Trajann in one battle. This mission requires a rechargeable ability hero, so best Barakiel or Azoth. It can also be done with Trajann in Mirror Indomitus against the Scarab Swarms, but that's not how we roll in these parts.
For the fourth Trajann's Mythic Journey mission, Trajann needs to kill, or defeat 10 enemies in one battle that are under the effect of a Legendary Commander, which is the passive abilities buff, or debuff the enemies get when they are adjacent to your unit that used a ability. And for that we're gonna use Barakiel because his active can be reused. And unless I made a serious error of judgment, a setup like this should let Barakiel shotgun the grots to the east, while that puts a debuff on the grot that is on this hex, which will let Trajann bonk that grot. And with a very healery setup, everybody's health should be auto-managed, which is just the way I like it. So now I only need there to be a grot on this hex before I get going, and everything should be fine. So let's get going. Gib grot. Okay, it should be okay. Shotgun. Legendary Commander buff. That's kill number 1. Okay, and the grot went the wrong way. Cool. But the situation fixed itself. Shotgun! Kill number 2. Let's kill the spare grots. Shotgun! Kill number 3. Shotgun! Kill number 4. Okay, gotta wait for a few more grots. Shotgun! Wait, why no shot? Oh, he's blocked. Never mind. Shotgun! Kill number 5. Come on, spawn more. There. Shotgun! Kill number 6. Shotgun! Kill number 7. Shotgun! Kill number 8. Shotgun! Kill number 9. And the 10th shotgun grot is already on the way. Good. Shotgun! That should be kill number 10. And how much do I believe my math? Not at all. Let's do one more for, well, safety. There he is. Shotgun! Kill number 10. 2. There. Time to finish the stage. And that should be the mission done. And the mission indeed do be done. Perfect!
Mission 5. Deal 80,000 piercing and 30,000 bolter damage with Trajann. The final Trajann's mission is legitimately more pain in the ass than doing the second one in the arena, because of the bolter part being tied to Trajann's active, which is not exactly the most convenient ability for dealing damage. And that, kids, is a polite way of saying it sucks grot dick, both ways! To keep your sanity, I recommend you do it over time, but I sure as hell was gonna burn a few tickets to speedrun it in Trajann's event, because I couldn't progress much further in this event anyway.
For the final Trajann's Mythic Journey mission, you need him to deal some piercing damage, which is not a problem, but also 30,000 bolter damage, which is, because then you need him to efficiently use his active ability, which is a pain in the ass. So, as we have seen in my cheesy playthrough of mission 1, it's really good to take advantage of Trajann's LRE of the Thousand Suns track, and going through the stages, I think that in Battle 10, this wave of 8 Screamers will be perfect for it. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Alright, so I don't think I will need Thoriat for it after all. I just need to make it to the beginning of wave 3 with ideally no enemies around. So I brought my hardest hitting units that are controllable and not melee, because more versatility that way. And for now I just need to clear stuff. Now I should have done that earlier. I think I need to figure out from where it's gonna be the best to prepare the conga line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both of the packs can reach here or so. Okay. And that's not so great because of the fire now blocking Isabella from reaching there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna do this. That should cause the Screamers to not whoosh from anywhere. Perfect. The Screamer will not whoosh if it cannot hit at least 2 targets by the whoosh. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think all of them are in range of the conga line. So this, no, that not, but this should probably be fine. And something like 1400 HP in each Screamer times 8 Screamers, that should be around 10,000 bolter damage done per one ticket. That's really good. I probably should have brought Anshi to reset the ability. Should have thought about that earlier. But it's not really critical. I can spare the tickets. It will just take a while longer, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the stage and let's see how much actual progress was done with the mission. Boom, boom. I could stop attacking with other units than Trajann, and I probably should, but I can... oh damn. I can easily just do the remaining damage in Octarius 44. I do have the time, it's just the bolter damage that is annoying. Boom, 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 boom. Trajann would probably be more better if his active was also rechargeable. Then again, I think it does have a self-heal or something, so then he could be potentially immortal, and that's probably no go for Snowprint or something, as if this game was balanced since something like 2024, right? Yeah, and that's the last pinky. Cool, it's split, so destroy the blue horrors and call it a day. That's right, 5k piercing, 10k bolter, called it, quick maths. And well, just two more runs of this like that, and the mission will be done. Perfect.
And that's how I broke Trajann's mythic journey. Sadly, I can't ascend him until his third event is over, which is disappointing. But the rewards from the mission chain are gonna come in handy. As will Trajann, presumably, once I have built him up a little more to be Carian's little ball on the leg in raids. A few guildies are already doing nice damages with them. But that's enough video for one day, and while I do thank you for watching, I think it's time for you to finish your snack, drink up, and go do something. Or someone. Kaurin out.